everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. I've got another product to assemble, unbox, and do a review here for from Garvee. Nice folks at Garvee have sent me another thing here. When they first reached out to me about this particular item, I told them I wasn't sure how well I could demonstrate it. It's a battery-operated snow blower, like a little portable one, you know, like you would use to clear your sidewalk, steps, patio, things of that nature. So I told them, here in eastern North Carolina, we don't get a lot of snow, so I may or may not be able to demonstrate it in actual use, depending on whether we get any snow this year. But they were kind enough to say, go ahead and let us send this to you, and maybe you can just show the assembly and talk about the features of it and everything, and maybe somebody would have an interest in it. So as always, I'm going to unbox it here, and they'll send me a code. I'll put that on the screen, a discount code, and of course I'll put a link in the description for everybody. But yeah, let's open it up and see what it's all about. Never owned anything like this, because as I say, we don't usually get a lot of snow around here, but who knows? It's gotten cold outside in the last couple of days. Maybe we'll get some this year. But let's open it up and see what it looks like. Alright, so there you can see the part number right there. It's a 12-inch snowblower from Garvee. If you hadn't had a chance to check out their website, please do so. They have quite a few different products there that may interest you or whatever. But let's open her up and see what we got. Alright, let's see what we got here. It's well packaged. Okay. What we got? Box inside the box. Let's see what's in here. Probably need a bigger table to do this. Okay, now we got more boxes inside the box. So, alright, looks like we got the battery here. So that's a 20 volt max. I want to say, I believe it's a 4 amp hour battery, and I believe I read that should give you approximately 30 minutes of run time on the snowblower. But I'm assuming that probably some factors may come into that, whether it's a powdery light snow versus a heavy wet snow. I don't know. It does have the little indicator there where you can tell what kind of charge you got on the battery. So we got that. And then in here is your charger. So pretty simple there. Alright, let's set that stuff to the side for now. And let's see what we got in the big box. So here, okay, that looks like the actual main component, the head of the thing. Alright, lay that out. And then there's a handle, and then looks like we got two other handle pieces that we have to assemble here. Let's get this box out of the way. Alright, so looks like we have a lower handle piece here, and with the connector it looks like there's grooves, so you can't really get it wrong, I don't think. Put it together, you just slide it together and then screw this down to lock it in place. And you got the same thing for the other piece here. Slide it in, lock it down. So yeah, that's pretty secure. And then we've got the handle here with the little thumb screw. Screw that off. Pull the bolt out, and that goes across here. And I think this little piece has, I'll see if I can show you. It's like a little star configuration there with grooves, so you can set that handle, at different angles. You can go straight up with it, lean it forward, lean it back, depending on how you want to use it. But we'll start with it straight up, and then can adjust. If we get to using this thing. Need to, so we just put the thumb screw on there, and there we go, it's assembled. I don't think it can get a whole lot easier for as far as the assembly goes. You know, probably a minute or so there to assemble it. Pretty easy. It's I want to say the booklet says it weighs about 9.7 pounds, somewhere in that 9-pound category. I'm assuming that's probably with the battery. So yeah, the battery of course goes in down here at the handle end, just like any other. Pops right in there. And to talk about the actual features a little bit, according, let me grab my glasses here, I don't know what I did with them. According to the little label on the side here, I was noticing, says here, yeah, it's 20 volt power, and it shows here that it has a maximum cleaning depth of 5 inches, and of course the head here is 12 inches wide. Now you also have these little blades, I don't know if you can see those, with this little knob right here that you can change the angle. So as you're, you know, removing snow, you can angle it. I think it's maybe 30 degrees to the left or straight ahead, 30 degrees to the right. So you do have the ability to direct the snow. I think I read that this thing was throw the snow about 16 or 16 and a half feet, which is, I think, pretty good. I'll have to give that a test if we get some, but there again, it probably, a lot of that may be dependent on powder versus, you know, heavy snow or whatever the case may be. You do have a safety here on the trigger, like most power tools similar to this nature. You got a safety there, and as I said, the handle is adjustable. But yeah, well, let's just, should have enough charge to see if we can at least fire it up. Press the safety. Okay, now that we've got this thing assembled, let's just do a quick demonstration on how you would use it. It's pretty simple. You know, so if we pretend that this concrete floor here in the garage is our patio, or, you know, sidewalk, part of your driveway, steps, whatever. So basically, you know, you just put it down just like you were using a sweeper or anything like that. Press the safety button and then hit the trigger. Kind of skim along there. As you can see, this roller right here is what would be grabbing the snow, and then, you know, as I said, your directional blades there, you would turn it whichever way you want to direct the snow to be blown. And so it's pretty simple. Yeah, I'm excited about actually, hopefully getting to use it here soon. Maybe we'll get some snow, we'll see. But I think the folks from Garvee are sending it to me, and, you know, of course you can, you know, adjust this handle. If it doesn't, you know, it's not comfortable to you in that position, instead you can move it forward or towards the rear. But yeah, it's a nice product, so check it out. I think it's maybe on their website, it's like $139.99. So there is a discount code. It's BACKYAR10, BACKYAR10, for a 10% discount. I'll put that at the bottom of the screen, and of course I'll also have a link in the description. So go there and check it out and see what you think. If you live somewhere you get a lot of snow, it might save the old back, you know. If you're like me, the older you get, the more things like this you can use to help you get the job done. And also make a good, I don't know about you people that have pets, but like we have 2 Yorkies, and they don't like to go outside if there's snow on the ground or it's raining or whatever. So take this, you know, clear them a little path there on the patio. At least they can go out to use the bathroom or whatever. But anyway, I reckon that's going to about do it for this video. As always, thank you for joining me. Like I said, please go to Garvee.com and check out this as well as many other things that they have to offer. And don't forget, hit the like and subscribe, and catch you on the next one.